People, it's obviously all mythology. Just believe what you were taught in school only. I wink. Had to put the little attitude behind it. So that's a good transition into my presentation. Let me get it up here real fast. Thanks again for everybody that is here, and go check out Randy's books and do me a favor and subscribe and pound that like button. Get this out to as many people as we can. So you talked about satires a minute ago. So I got from Britannica.com a quick quote on that. Quote, satire and, oh boy, here we go, the names. Selenius in Greek mythology, creatures of the wild, part man and part beast, who in classical times were closely associated with the god Dionysus. Dionysus, there we go. Their Italian counterparts were the fauns, see faunus. Satyrs and Seleni were at the first represented as uncouth men, each with a horse's tail and ears and erect phallus. There you go. Always got to have the sexual perversion in the mix. In the Hellenistic age, they were represented as men having a goat's legs and tail, end quote. Now, I'm not saying that everything, let me just give a disclaimer on that, that is taught in Greek mythology is correct, but I think we should view scripture and history from a different perspective. I appreciate Bear's sarcasm, but there's some truth in what he was saying. We need to view scripture and history with a different mindset than how we were raised in school, in the public indoctrination stations, indoctrination camps. So let's look at the verse that he read in 2 Samuel, I believe it's 23:20 a minute ago. This is pretty much the same story, just in 1 Chronicles 11:22. And if you feel led, brother, just chime in if you got something to share at any point and just say, hey, brother, let me share something real quick. So 1 Chronicles 11:22. Benaiah was the son of Jehoiada, the son of a brave man from Kabzeel, who had done many deeds. He smote 2 lion-like Moabites. He also went down and smote a lion in the midst of a pit on a snowy day. So this was a fierce dude. Fierce dude. I'm just thinking about killing a lion on a snowy day too. I mean, you don't have good traction. So here is, so with the lion-like Moabites in mind, let's look at a couple ancient Hittite art, and you can find it if you Google Museum of Anatolian Civilizations in Ankara, Turkey. You'll find these, and there's many others. There's a ton of stuff in that museum, but here we have a couple creatures that are very interesting that sound just like what we read in Chronicles. On the left, looks like a man with a lion's head, and then looks like a lion with a man's head on the right. So there's some very wild stuff in history, but there's some very wild stuff in the scripture as well.